The offside rule, brought into the beautiful game in 1863 to prevent goal hanging. Back then, a player was considered offside unless 3 players from the opposing side were in front of him, including the goalkeeper. That offside rule was then changed in 1925 and lowered to 2 players rather than the 3 in front. Then a further change was had in 1990. No longer was it about opposing players being in front, it was all about being level with the last outfield player. Fast forward to now, we've got VAR, catching people offside for the mere stitching on your boot, the skinnier kneecap, and that schnozzle you inherited from your old man. Cheers, Dad. Well, today we're going to do away with that in this mini-series of videos, starting with no offsides. Let's go. Now, believe it or not, it's very easy for me to set up a game of football. I got my old Sunday side back together. A lot of you will know who they are, but for those who don't, a very quick recap. Introducing Palmer's FC, a side we started back in 2013. In 2014, we started filming the games. Then those games started getting views, lots of views. Then we started winning things, then more things, and then we won everything, becoming the best team in Essex. And then we said that was enough. But to be honest, deep down, we hadn't had enough. So we came back, but COVID hit, so we couldn't really come back. And then we won something else, and then we really were done. Until now. No, I'm only joking. We're not back. It's just an experiment. And so here they are, a mixture of players from over the years, and these lads are about to go through some football experiments today. As I say, no offsides. And up the other end, our opponents for today are SE Dons, one of the best teams in the country, might I add. But it's worth noting that this is an SE Dons 11 set up very similar to how we are today, a mixture of players from over the years, some old school players, as well as a couple in the current first team. Thoughts on no offsides? What's going to be the tactic for a striker like you?
Goals. Just stay on.
Are you going to drag a man out, or are you going to get involved in the game?
Stay on the keeper, pretty much.
Stay on the keeper. Have you seen the keeper? I wanted to come over and quickly chat to the founder. SE Dons. How's life?
Life's alright, man. Life is good. Working hard as always. Pleasure to be in the presence of Palmer's FC once again. What's going on? Are they coming back or what?
No.
Why not, bro?
No.
Bring them back.
This is what we can pull together now.
Nah, listen, I think that's the beat of it. I think we've tried to match it. We've tried to do a real old school.
With all due respect, you can't match this. And how many of these boys actually are in the first team?
In the first team?
Yeah.
Big G, Nad. That's it.
Just
Big
2.
G and Nad, yeah. Big G and Nad.
So we've got a chance? Yeah, boys, we've definitely got a chance. Or maybe not.
Hey, right back, can you run? Oh.
So here we go.
Oh, good start, boys!
Yeah, brilliant start. Maybe we haven't got a chance. We just got to settle into it, really, as Luke falls over. Well, nothing. We'll come back to this in a minute. Because you guys might have noticed our kit, supplied by Kit Locker, thank you very much, guys, but also sponsored by Whatnot. But what is Whatnot? If you can imagine TikTok Live or Instagram Live or even Twitch meeting eBay, then we're halfway there. Whatnot is the #1 live global shopping platform for collectors and enthusiasts. We're talking sports cards, Pokemon cards, comics, and now football shirts. And I think that's where we come in, because these kits that you see us playing in will be up for auction on August 15th as we showcase how this app works. It's fantastic. Oh, and even better, we're going to be giving you £10 towards your first purchase on the app. All you got to do is sign up via the link in the description and you'll have a chance to win one of these shirts. There's 25 available, no less, no more, and you can have it washed or unwashed, whatever your preference. Oh my God, it's like been absolutely ransacked. But if that doesn't excite you old school Palmers fans, we have got a batch of kits available for you from over the years. That's right, some of the lads are giving up their kits. Look at all this. And do I spot that white custom design from our incredible Essex Cup final? Yes, you do. Each week I'm going to be keeping you guys updated with what players are putting their shirts up for auction. You'll also be able to see on the app what's available too. So make sure you download the link in the description below, claim your 10 quid, bookmark the stream, and we'll see you on August 15th. So as we return early doors here, it's Bill Tex on the ball. Big Bill Twinkle Toes Tex. He's so greedy, this boy, as he gets the first shot on target. That goes out for a corner. But if I told you nothing came from that corner, you'd believe me, wouldn't you? But if you didn't, here's proof that nothing came from that corner. I shall now be cutting the crap out of this game. So no offside is the name of the game, as we witness Tommy Tom Tom just do what Tommy Tom Tom does best, turns on a sixpence, puts it into space. Got number 2, Jacob, here on the left-hand side. I think he switched, he started on the right. Lovely number 2, as Wazza sticks it in first time. Comes to Bill Tex, given back to Luke. We really are rolling back the years and taking advantage of the no offside as Cal Palmer picks it up there. And that goes out for a throw on the far side. Are we witnessing Palmer's FC dominate possession early on in this game? Yes, we are, as Cal Palmer puts it across. It's fallen to Wazza! It should be 1, but Big G did what Big G does best. Stays, you know, big. I actually think if we brought this squad back, we could do well in Division 4 of the Forest Sunday League. Stick us in that new fandangled SFL League. Well, if you don't know, it's a league made up of all the best teams around. It'd be a waste of a season, if I'm being honest. We'd just absolutely blitz that league. Look at these back heels. They can't get near us. Sign of a team that just want a bit of possession, playing it out from the back. And to be fair to them, they handle it well, composed. This might be an SE Dons 11, but they have represented the Dons at some point. These boys can play, and I'd argue that we can keep up to a certain degree. Never a free kick. From there, we're going to switch it. It's worth noting that we've never actually beaten the Dons before. Played them 3 times, lost 3 times, and yeah, they're always just that little bit better than us. But could today be the day that we get something?
Get me over it.
As Dons look to make their first break forward of the game. This guy Scotty used to play in Hirachis, believe it or not. What are these ridiculous blue boots you're wearing, Scotty? You've changed. As you can see, though, they're also not giving a damn about the offside, but that was cut out by Webby. Picked up by Tommy G. And here's Jacob. Switch sides again. Nonetheless, he picks out a pass for Luke, who was always famous for getting injured. Yeah, Luke felt that one as the back of his head left a crater in the pitch. Apologies to Benfleet FC who have allowed us to use this pitch today. We'll make sure Luke doesn't do any more damage by keeping him off for a bit. Replacing him is Nick Hope, who doesn't give a damn, and he's left a tag on his shirt. Brilliant. Tommy G's back in action. And Andre's about to buy a free kick, which is not available on Whatnot. And even if it was, don't waste your £10 credit on that. Link in the description. Grab your £10 now. In other news, our goalkeeper, Tony, 50 years old, just stretching that groin out there. And believe you me, he's the best goalkeeper on this pitch wearing blue right now. He sends that free kick just over the halfway line, and Nick Hope gets involved straight away. He won the first header. He's won the second one, but that's picked up by Dons. But it's a high press. Was it there? Winning it back for Bill, who came back from an offside position, but we're not playing offsides. Big G's off the line. It's given to Cal Palmer.
Oh my God!
What just happened there? Bill, the whole goal to aim at, and his first touch goes to the player on the line.
Oh my God!
So I think we can all agree that it should be 1-0 to the Palmers, and it would have come from a goal that would have been offside, but it doesn't matter. Nick Hope, also known as new signing Nick's shot from outside the box. Big G equal to it, and talking of shots from outside the box, it's something that we're going to change in a few weeks' time in another video. Scoring from outside the box, you will be rewarded well. I repeat, scoring from outside the box, you will be rewarded well, but not today, son. Tommy G over the far side, able to pass it into the middle for new signing Nick. It's called new signing Nick because he was the newest signing that was called Nick. Funny that, as we got an opportunity here, Cal Palmer picks it up after number 4 can control it.
Stick that on YouTube.
We have Cal Palmer there. One of the best players in our final season, it has to be said. He was alert after the miscontrol, and he's able to stick it past Big G into the onion bag. It's 1-0 to the Palmers. All right, let's kick off and see how no offsides affects this game, because it hasn't done so far. So I need to repeat, we're not giving any rewards to goals that go in from outside the box. We'll do with that all day long. As we carry on, Tommy making things work, and I think Bill may be offside here. But hey, who cares? We could be about to double our lead. That is, of course, if Bill makes a pass. No, this guy's going to shoot, but still, it's new signing Nick. As light drizzle appears, Cal Palmer decides to dance through a couple of Dons as he breaks into the box, hits the byline, cuts it back. There's options, but decides to shoot.
Greedy! You greedy fucker!
The sideline not happy over here as we continue to press, throw in. And this, my friends, is what we call a hospital ball. Scottish shoots on the field now, gets there ahead of Big G, flicks it into the path of Bill, but it's stopped on the line and Dons get away with another one. Scottish involved again, but this time on the wrong end. The crowd like this one. Stick it on YouTube. We did. We have. We are. As Dons come forward in numbers, shot comes in. Could be a sign of things to come. Dons are finding their foot in this game now. Flicked out to that far side. And what am I seeing? They're teeing one up from outside the box once again.
Get in there!
There you have it. It's paid off. One goal this week. In a few weeks' time, it could mean a lot more. Thinking of doing basketball rules. From way downtown, anything outside the box classes as 3 goals. Imagine being 2-0 down with 90 minutes on the clock, and your centre mid decides to rip one from outside the box. That's 3 too. That's 3 points. I'm not sure how well we'd get on though, because we're trying to walk it into the goal at the moment. Not having much success on that front. The Dons staying tall and are able to clear their lines. We still come forward though. As drops a shin pad and drops one on Andre as well. Tommy wants a drink and gets all of them. He then launches it into the box, and there's only one man that's going to get on the end of it. It's Big G. I've heard of a 50p head, but can you get 50p fists? I don't know, but we've got a corner as Wazza casually walks off with a fag in his mouth. I can't work out if he's playing or not. He might be off. I think he's off. Anyway, Josh Knowles is going to float this one in, and normally nothing really happens from the corners, but something happens from this corner. Scottish, come on down.
What pass?
I promise you, he didn't mean to shoot. He meant to put it out to Josh Knowles, who was going to float it up towards the back post. He also meant for this to bounce off the defender into the path of Andre.
Get in there!
Look what it means. It doesn't mean much. We're just here for experimental purposes only, and so far, well, we've got 3 goals in this game. I'm not sure how much no offsides has influenced it, but what I can tell you is a great strike from Andre. It's Palmers FC 2, SC Dons 1. So we go again, 30 minutes on the clock, pretty much a goal every 10 minutes. What a treat for you. From what I can see, Dons haven't really got to grips with the offside rule or lack of it. Mad B seems to be the central figure up there. He's often staying in line with defenders. That's not a criticism. It's just an observation. Don't hurt me. I know I keep bringing it up, but Dons keep shooting from outside the box. If we were to play that outside the box game, the Dons would be 3-2 up right now, and it could be 6-2 if that had gone in, but we're not. But what I can say is Dons are really putting on the pressure. That one's over Scottish, into the path of Scotty, who was well offside, and he's welcome to as well. It's the first time I see Dons really apply this. He's got the shot on target, and that one's cleared by Andre. Dons continue the pressure towards the end of this half as number 4 picks it up on the edge of the box, shoots, bounces in front of Tony there. He can't hold on to it, but it's a great tackle from our captain, our old captain. He's done well, maintained our lead there. Nice one, Jamie. But from the corner, Big G's up. say love is a strong word. You can get to love them, though. They do have a YouTube channel, so go and check them out. Big G, the goal scorer there. He's also got a channel of his own, documenting his non-league journey. I was on there a while ago talking about Palmers and whatnot. So yeah, go and check out both channels if you haven't done so already. But that, my friends, was the final action of that half. The whistle goes. Let's get some thoughts. Striker that was craving no offsides today. How are you finding it?
It's actually all right, to be fair. Best game we've ever had against them. Smashing them first half hour. Much better team. I think legs are going a bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, all to play for.
All to play for.
It's good, isn't it?
Referee?
How are we, gents?
How are you finding the no offsides? What do you think it's doing to the game?
The game's definitely stretched. I mean, some good football from both teams, playing tight, but definitely the game's getting stretched. And the longer it go on, the more longer balls will happen.
Yeah. I sense a very tired second half. We haven't got much stamina. But what we do have is Cal Palmer finding out the second half game plan from Dons. Well, at least he tried. How are you finding it?
It's absolutely mental. You guys, I feel like you've played this before. You have been.
No, I promise you. I promise you.
Utilising it. For us, we're still trying to adjust to it. So when they can go long, we're not going long, Yeah. But second half, we've had a team talk. We've spoken, So we'll see how the second half.
Good luck. Good game, Good game. Enjoy it, man. That's what you got to do, boys and girls. Enjoy it. And also, don't forget to enjoy your free £10 over on Whatnot. Go grab an old school Palmer shirt. It's a piece of internet history. Yeah, we're off. And 16 seconds into this half, we're already getting long balls from Dons. Jamie cutting that one out there, well in the boy. While this phase of play continues, why not comment below your prediction for the end of this game? I've already stated my prediction. Stamina is going to be an issue, and I predict long balls. And here they are again, all the way over the top. We're going to have a lot of defending to do. Brad Webb, he's no stranger to defending, does well there. Yeah, we're talking about the game being stretched. It looks like the forwards for Dons have stretched it, because look at this gap between midfield and defence. Able to shoot from way downtown. Great save from Frank there, who's in between the sticks of the second half to send it around the post. We can do long balls too, can't we, Tommy G? Unfortunately, on the end of that, we've got a Wazza who'll be the first to admit his legs just aren't what they used to be. He's more of an arms guy these days. He's taking up cricket and golf. So this second half really started with roles reversed. We were doing this early on, trying to walk it into the back of the net, and this time it's Dons trying to do exactly the same. But can they actually do it? No, they can't. Time for a couple of substitutions. Some ringers, if you like. It's only a friendly. Who else wants a game? This is Jacob's mate, and this is Jacob's other mate. Tommy G's just come off, though. And I'll let you know what he gets up to for the rest of the game in due course. So Jacob's other mate is getting involved straight away as he picks it up, puts inside to his mate, Jacob. Imagine if Jacob's mate was involved in this build-up. He's not. He's actually giving it to Bill. Could have been offside. Shoots. Big G stands tall, but doesn't really stand. Sort of slides out, That's a free kick to the Dons. Yeah, Jacob, you signed up to Whatnot yet?
Yeah.
Don't believe you. Oh, look, so we've seen Jacob's other mate. We've seen Jacob. Now here is Jacob's mate. He's full of energy. It's what we need to win the ball back, but he's shot that one wide. Unlucky. We've introduced another ringer, going by the name of Jack. He's actually been an opponent of ours over the years for Stanford Town. What I'm trying to say is we're dropping like flies here, so if you ever want to come over and watch these games, you might actually get a chance to play for us. As we approach the hour mark, Don's just popping it around as it's picked up by King Kardashian. Dons have chose their ringer over that far side perfectly. On the back of his SE Don shirt there, it says Kim. He's just a random spectator in the crowd who's offered his services. He's got on to play, passed it up to Mabby, who's left it, and has gone straight through Frank's legs into the back of the net. It's 3-2 to the Dons now. What a moment for the lad. And it actually turns out we're going to be playing his team next week, so he'll be in 2 videos back to back. What rule or law are we going to change in that game? Well, you'll find out. All right, so we go again, and Don's winning for the first time in this game, and the tackles are starting to flow. Possession maintained here with Andre as he gives it to Jacob. They link up really well, these two, as he looks up and he finds his mate, who turns. He's going to have a shot. Oh! I thought I'd let you guys know that Tomo's on the field now. Dons have got themselves a free kick as the kids in the background recreate what just happened. The free kick on target, but Frank equal to it. More Dons press as Kim puts it back for Mad B here. Shouts for a penalty.
Yes! Tomo, love it!
Just in case anyone was wondering where Tommy is. He's done. Grabbed his point. I have to say, Dons have really turned a screw in this second half. We're really struggling to get out of our own half, to be fair. We just opted to anything that's slightly entertaining, we'll just cheer at.
Yes, Tomo!
It's taken me this long to notice the cluster of trees over the background there. Really nice, really enjoying the views. I'm also enjoying the fact that we're inside our opponent's half, which is great. It's fantastic. Real tip top, but it doesn't mean anything unless we stick it in the back of the net.
Oh! No, straight at it.
Matt, you're in the way.
Sorry, I'm just picking up rubbish.
Matt, come on.
Floating a ball into the box with Big G, the only one able to handle it, is probably a silly thing, really, if you think about it. A few minutes later, we're back in the Dons' half as Cal Palmer puts it through to Jacob's other mate. He sticks it across for Bill.
Clear it!
Do it now.
Yes! Good team!
It's tree, ladies and gentlemen. Good link-up play from the lads out there. With no linos to assist the referee, he's made the decision that this did actually cross the line despite disputes. Obviously, I can clear it up by proving that it did using this image here. I think 3 will be a good way to end it, but it wouldn't be a Dons Palmers game without a little bit of drama. Yeah, fantastic save from Frank there to keep the score level, but Dons maintain possession in the number 8 inside the box here. Meanwhile, Tomo's turned into a bulldozer.
Yes! Yes, Tomo! Yes!
2 penalties not given there, but wait.
Leave it a bit! Oh, they scored! After all that!
So, in amongst all that, Don's actually scored a 4th. It is interesting how none of these were given as penalties, though. Maybe the ref's view is blocked? Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be the only reason why. Tomo with the first one, Jack with the second. But listen, it didn't matter in the end, did it? But I can't help but think that if we did play to the whistle, we might have actually shut down the number 8. And then he wouldn't have been able to do this, would he? Good goal, mind you, Loving Frank, who's pretty much on his line. And just like that, it's Palmers FC 3, SC Dons 4. Arguments amongst the players now. Mad B is definitely living up to his name. He's not disgruntled B. He's not slightly agitated B. He is Mad B. We do eventually kick off as the seconds tick by, and good footwork from Large George there. This second half, Dons have been very good, maintained possession well, and stretched us, which ultimately leaves gaps and allows them to do things like this. I'm that good just watching this, to be honest. Should we do rugby rules, end it after 80 minutes? This wouldn't happen if that was the case. It's Palmers 3, Dons 5 now. Ah, well, we kick off. And I think this is where we're going to end this experiment, because I haven't really got much more to show you other than this.
Oh, corner!
He definitely touched it. Oh yeah, we also cheered when Frank came off his line. It's not about winning, it's the taking part that counts. And I just want to thank everyone for taking part in this. Palmers lads, SC Dons. For the most part, I think both teams didn't really utilise the no offside rule. As I say, we'll be playing some more opponents and switching up the laws of the game very, very soon. So this is just the start. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more. Don't forget to download the Whatnot app and claim your £10 free credit for when we do our big auction. And as I always say, I will see you in the next one.